Hey there, everybody. This is the Portable Chicano. I told you guys earlier that I'd be bringing you guys something new. It's a little different. It's a non-lethal way to protect yourself. Um, for some of you that don't want to own an actual firearm, you don't want to have one in the house because maybe you got some young ones running around. You don't want to take the chance of them getting a hold of it. Or you just really don't quite care to have an actual firearm, but you want something that resembles a firearm, but not an actual firearm. Not a toy, that's for sure. You can get hurt with this thing, but it is non-lethal. No, it's not a BB gun, it's not a pellet gun, but it's close. This thing is called the byrna. Comes in this nice little case right here. Really like it. You know, it's hard back, top, sides as well. But it's a nice little get up here. I like this little get up. But let's go ahead and open it up and let's see what's inside. And y'all let me know what you think of this as well. Even some of you people that do have actual firearms. But anyways, this little get up inside right here is your owner's manual and a couple other things to go with it. There's your owner's manual right there. You can get it in that orange with the black, pretty sweet looking. Just the basic typical owner's manual, a warranty card, that is good with the warranty card as well. And it does come with this. And this right here says, not a firearm under federal law, byrna HD, personal security defense. And you take this little piece off right here and actually carry it with you, so that way you can show the police or whatever, because maybe they don't know nothing about these things. They may think that's a pellet gun, BB gun, paintball gun, but it's not a gun, it's a launcher. That's something you gotta know. It is a launcher. I know and this is also TSA approved as well. You can carry it, I guess, compress air gun, carry on bags, no checked bags. So you can even carry this thing on an airplane with you in your carry-on bag. It says it right back here, in that little column. So you go to the airport, just show them that little card. And now I'm going to get to the nitty-gritty. Alright, well this thing, it does come with, right here is your practice balls. Let's see if I can get it open. I do have one already inside that launcher. But kind of hard to open. But you come with 3 tubes like this. You get 3 practice, 3 connect, or 5 practice actually. Sorry, 5 practice, 5 kinetics, and then 5 defense. The practice, it's a hard ball. You know, hard plastic ball, that's all it is. You know, there it is. You know, and comes this little tube right here. There's 5 of them in there, which right now there's 4 because I got 1 in the gun. You know, this is your kinetic ball. This is your defense. And what this one does, it mocks the defensive one. And when you shoot it, it will shoot up powder. It's not shooting up any gas. It's just shooting up powder only. And it shows you, you know, how big of an area, you know, it's going to cover. And believe me, even the after, believe me, a buddy of mine bought one and he shot a tree at 60 feet away. And within 3 minutes, that gas came back to him. And him and his wife. And they were going through hell and back. And then you get 5 actual defensive ones. Let's see here. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, see, this one says byrna pepper. Yeah, this is the actual pepper. That's the one you don't want to be messing with too much because it is delicate and it can explode. So you don't want to be playing around with it too much. Otherwise, you're gonna have to run inside and get a gallon of milk or something and clean your face. Some cool water, or actually warm water. You want to use warm water. You don't want to use cold. But it does come with 2 CO2 cartridges. And you can pick up these CO2 cartridges at Walmart. You know, or you can order them online as well through the company. Here is the launcher. This launcher is the tungsten gray one. Has rubberized rear and fore-end grip. The frame is plastic, basically. What do they call that? Chitin, or what they make regular handguns with. I got a brain fart going, but this is it. It does have a little Picatinny rail right here, so you can install your lights, laser, or light laser combo, however you want to do it. I should have brought out a light. I could show you guys, but it does install on there as well. Matter of fact, let me go get one. I'm gonna put this on pause for a few seconds. All right, here it is. All right, I brought out 2 lights. I got a O-light, Mini Valkyrie 2, and let's go back one more. Might be actually a flush fit with the Mini Valkyrie 2. It's a little bit back. The tree's a little bit back, but there it is. Now let's try a, which one is this? Oh, this is a nightstick. Nightstick is more flush. I would have to put the other rail on there. But you put the other one on, and you know, the correct one on, and it'll fit flush. It'll be a flush fit with the nightstick. I don't know what model this is. I can't really tell, but this is a TCM. Sorry, my eyeballs ain't all that great. I think it's a 550 XLS. Yeah, TCM 550 XLS. That's what this one is. This is a 3-stage one as well, or 2-stage actually. This one you got, or 3-stage, you got your regular finger release one. It will release, hit it once, stays on. You hit it 3 times. Maybe I got turned off. 3 times. Oh no, this ain't the one. I thought this was the one that had the strobe on it. But I think that's my Surefire. But yeah, you could go ahead and, you know, throw it on at night, and you got your light. You know, it is a pretty wide gun, so even for me, it was kind of hard to reach it, you know, with the tip of my finger. I mean, it does hit it, but it takes a little stretching. Yeah, I showed you the magazine. It comes with 2 of these bad boys. I was telling you that there's a ball in there, and you can see right here it actually has a chamber indicator on it as well. You can see it sticking out a little bit. You can feel it as well. And then when you pull the trigger, it will actually raise. You'll see it right now. See? Raised up even higher with the trigger being pulled. And when you fire it, let go. And there's a reset on this thing too. Reset's right there. So here is your first pull. Boom. You do have a little slack right here. Then you got your take up, and then you hit your wall. And then boom, there it is. Reset, right there. There's your reset. Yeah. So you can reset fire on this thing. It has an ambidextrous safety right here, you know. You got on safety right there. It won't even do anything. The sights are all blacked out. I believe you could paint. It does have, I think, a little hole up here in front. Let me pull this light off and look at that. Well, it has like little tracks on it. I guess you could paint it. Can't really see it very well with this light. Let me see if I go back a little bit. The whole light's a little bit too bright for it, and I even think the nightstick would be too bright for it as well. Nightstick don't want to stay on. There it is. Well, you can see a little bit better. Yeah, so you can actually paint that. You just have to probably clean up the sides, but this whole blade, the front blade, will end up being white. Unless you're a good artist. But this thing is actually fairly accurate. I shot a test one at the range when my buddy bought his. I haven't fired this particular one off yet, which I've been planning to do. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But anyways, let's get back to the specs of it. When you load it, you'll see there's a little bar right here. You gotta pull that down, put your ball in there, and that little bar right there will hold the ball in. And you put the other one on top, pull it back, put your next one in. Then do the same thing, put it on top, push down as much as you can, pull that back. You can only fit 5 balls in here, in each one. So between the 2 mags, you get 10 all together. And this mag actually helps you put your CO2 cartridges in it too. The way you load up your CO2 cartridge is right inside here. And right here, this little nub right here is an Allen key. You just put it in there. You know, spin it around like that. And I'll grab a CO2 and drop it in there and show you how it also works. But get your CO2 cartridge, put this in then first, just drop it in there. That's all you gotta do. Then tighten this guy down to where it's snug. You don't have to tighten it down too tight, just to where it's snug. Yeah. Now you get your little tool here. You know, about right there. Boom, you're done. Thing is though, is once you pull that trigger, you're going to start releasing gas from your CO2. But if you put the CO2 in there and just leave it there, and you put your mag in there, no problem. And you can drop the mag in there with the full load, ready to go. Not going to be a problem at all. You won't lose no air because you haven't punctured it. It's when you puncture it. Yeah, that's when you're going to start losing air. And the only way you can puncture it is by tapping that trigger. Yeah. You know, it's a great little setup. I really like it. You know, as I say, a buddy of mine, needless to say, he is an ex-felon for stupid charges, non-violent felon. He got charged with a felony because he lost his job back in 1980 something or other. I think it was like right around about 1989, somewhere around there. He lost his job and he had one child and he got a divorce and he owed back child support. And he got arrested for it. They charged him with the felony for back child support. So now he lost his rights to buy an actual